Hello, welcome back to E-Trading Guys. Today we're going to be talking about the SCCM 2010 update. There's been two hotfixes that's been released since the 2010 upgrade. So today we're going to be talking about those hotfixes and what issues that's going to be resolved by installing the hotfix. So with that, let's get started. First of all, I want to just kind of go over, there's two hotfixes, but we're going to install the latest one that's in the console. So one of the things that I just highlighted a few items here that's going to resolve with this hotfix. Software updates being deployed as a task sequence during the maintenance window may not restart the computer. You'll get like a failed to install updates in the update deployment log. The console will terminate unexpectedly in 2010, which I've seen that a couple of times. When editing an application deployment type that did not previously contain a content path, so you're not able to. It's like in a read-only format, so you're not able to re-edit the application deployment type. And then if process to update boot images on a DP takes longer than 8 minutes, exceptions will resemble the system argument out of range. So you'll get out of range exception because it took longer than 8 minutes. You'll get that error. And that's happened in the 2010. So today we're going to talk about applying those hotfixes and how we can get those patches applied. So with that, we're going to get started. So I'm going to go bring up the SCCM manager, SCCM. There we go. Now there's a list of things that this hotfix resolves. So I'll put the link from the Microsoft article below in the comment section, so you can review all of the issues that this particular hotfix will fix. So this is the two updates. Now you do not need to install this hotfix in order to update this rollup. This supersedes this one, so as you can see. This supersedes these two hotfixes, so we can just go ahead and go straight to this one. So I'm just going to go ahead, install the update pack because it's just a hotfix. It shouldn't be any issues because it's going to do a prerequisite check anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and just install that. And then go ahead and update without validating. I'm just going to go straight to accept the license terms. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and just check the prerequisite check anyway and just make sure. But since it's just a hotfix, it shouldn't be any issues since I did the upgrade last week. So now it's installing. So let's take a look and see. All right. That's not the one that's we're installing. I think we're installing the other hotfix. Yeah, we're installing this one. 89. There it goes. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes or a minute to show up in here. So now it's going to do, and again, it's going to do its own prereq check. So if there's any issues in here, it'll, I'm going to guess, if there are any issues in here, then you're going to have to fix those issues. You won't let you complete the install. So you'll have to fix it and then rerun this again. So it's not a big deal. So we're going to let that run. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and update the console. So we'll let that update and install. And this will automatically launch the console again. This will require another agent update. Okay, so it's installed. It does take a couple of moments. It's still processing some post items. And so eventually, once this says install, then we're good. So we'll give it a couple minutes. And let's see what it's doing in the log file. SCCM update log is the one we want to look at. Okay, that's fine. That's normal. Okay. Now, what's happening during these upgrades and these updates is that it's actually doing a site reset, and it's actually updating all of your components, like your management point, your distribution point, your WSUS, all of your components you have installed. It's actually updating all of those components to the newer version or to this patch. And once this is installed, this is going to be the client version. It's going to go to 5.0.9040.1044. So that'll be the version of the client that's going to go out to your environment. So I'm just waiting for the post components to finish so that it just says installed like this one does. Alright, so as you can see, it's now installed. So we've installed the latest hotfix for the 2010 version of SCCM. And if you see here in this upper corner, you'll see this little bell icon. You're going to want to update the okay. So it's new, right, available. There's sometimes you'll see listed there update console extensions, and I didn't see that, but that's okay. You might want to just check it anyways and make sure there might be something in there that says update console extensions, which you'll want to do once you're done with the install. Now, the next thing you want to do is update your boot images. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now, I don't need to do the 80K because I already did that last time. So I'm just going to update the boot images. So we're just going to go ahead and do the 86 first. Update, distribute content. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Updates, that's what I wanted to do. Alright, so now you're going to see there's the, we don't need to do that because we've already done the 80K last time. So we're just going to click on just update the boot images with the latest agent version. And that's all we're doing. And then the last part is just getting the new agent out to your environment. I think my hierarchy is set to 2 days, but depending on your environment, you know, anywhere between 7 to 14 days over time, it'll just go through and start pushing out your clients, the new version of the SCCM client out to your devices. Okay, so now we're going to do the 64. Update distribution point. We're just going to go ahead and update the version. Now, if you haven't upgraded to the 80K 2004, then you can do that. But I would recommend doing that when you did the main upgrade to 2010. Okay, so the boot images have been updated. So we're going to go ahead and monitor the content, make sure it gets out there. So we have this, and let's go take a look at the view status. Today's the 27th. It still hasn't updated. There it goes. New dates. And then 86. View status. Okay, yep. Okay, so they've both been updated. And let me check to see if there's anything in here now. Nope. Okay. And that's basically it. So when you go to About Config Manager, you'll see that it's 2010 and you'll have the console version, which has already been updated. And we are good to go. We have now updated our environment to the hotfix rollup, KB 46000089. It's installed, and there's got a lot of new features in here that I like, and that it'll be nice to have. And I'll kind of go over that in another video, go over all of the new features, some of the little nuances that are different from the previous version. I don't want to go over that now, but I'll do a video probably next week and go over like some of the new features, what to expect. Again, thanks for watching. If you've gone this far watching the video, please consider subscribing. There's going to be more content coming your way. I'll link the information about this particular hotfix in the link in the description in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.